Hey, welcome back to Driver 88. I hope you're all doing well. Today we've got a bit of a different vlog for you guys. I am coming to you from Queenstown, New Zealand. This is a place that I have never ventured to before, even though pretty much every Aussie I've ever met has been to New Zealand before. And I have been invited to a Ferrari Experienza ice experience in New Zealand. I've been invited by two of my good mates and friends of the channel, Scott and Nigel, who are UOTDF and Ferrari Collector Australia. We've filmed their Ferrari collections not that long ago, so I'll put those vlogs in the description. This is a few days of basically gymkhana and skid pan and all sorts of ice driving with the 296 and the brand new Ferrari Purosangue. So to give customers an experience of this larger and newer venture of Ferraris and see how well it goes on ice. On top of that, we're being absolutely pampered with all sorts of merchandise and 6 courses of this, that and the other and wines and all that sort of thing. And we're staying in this incredible looking resort, which I'm going to show you now. It's called Millbrook. It's for people who play golf, which is not me, as you can imagine, but it looks incredible. So I'll show you that now, and then we're going to go up to the mountains of Moria, apparently.
I don't wish to be crass because this is my toilet, but just have a look at the view from the toilet. Snowy capped mountain next to a lovely running, calming stream. Very, very fortunate.
So guys, this is the outside of my room. Just incredible. Nice running stream, snow-topped mountains, and I have the room on the end. I'll show you the view from my little cabin as well. So that's a look at the resort here, and now we're going to head up to the Southern Hemisphere Testing Centre, where we're going to take the Purosangue on the skid pan and the 296s on a gymkhana. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm an absolute Porsche-phile, obsessed with Porsche everything. And Ferrari is a brand that I sort of like, and I like their cars, but I've never had that bug. But I'm surrounded by Ferrari people talking about Ferraris. I'm being pampered by Ferrari, fed and given all this merchandise, so please forgive me. Hopefully this doesn't mean that Porsche will never ever give me another GT car again. I know I look stupid, but it's -5 degrees up the top of the mountain. So we're going to take a big truck, we're going to get there, and then we're going to fly back via helicopter. So very, very cool. Let's go. So we headed our way up the mountain. There were some absolutely incredible views. We were inside this enormous manned truck. And once we got there, basically Ferrari customers who have ordered a 296 GTS, as well as guys who have ordered the Ferrari Purosangue, were able to experience these cars on ice with a mixture of gymkhana as well as the proving ground. So they could experience how the cars drifted. And one thing I will say, sitting in the back of the Purosangue is I was really amazed at how comfortable and how much headroom that car had compared to the Lusso or any other Ferrari before it. The amenities are really nice. All the touch points feel super expensive. Visibility was good. The thing that I really notice about the 296 and the Purosangue with these modern Ferraris is that even though they sound great, I think both cars really need an aftermarket exhaust. So you'll notice that in some of these clips, the cars sound kind of quiet, even though they still have that Ferrari sound. So one of the guys I was talking to who has a 296 GTS on order was saying that he has a full Novitec exhaust coming to really open up that sound, because these cars just have so many mufflers and OPFs, etc. attached to them these days. One thing that was extra special that I've never had the accommodation of Ferrari before is the cuisine, the amount of merchandise around the place, just the general organization, the food, the wine tasting, everything was just absolutely top notch on this few days with Ferrari. Really, really special. So most of the people who are on this trip had all their phones and cameras taken off them at the proving grounds. However, I was lucky enough to, I guess, sneak in my gimbal and camera looking all professional, and I was able to spot the brand new AMG G-Class EV, which was testing, as well as the new Tesla Cybertruck, which is almost about to be delivered. I heard a bunch of Germans in a room speaking in hushed tones, and they didn't know that I was filming, but anyway, that's what's going on down the proving grounds. So after we've been drifting the Purosangue and 296 all day, it was time to head up to lunch and then, of course, fly back with these incredible BC3 helicopters, which had some of the best views I've ever seen in my life. So guys, that concludes our short trip to Queenstown and this incredible Millbrook Resort in Arrowtown. As you'll see, it's a beautiful place. What is my verdict on the Purosangue? Well, I think absolutely forget that this car is an FUV or an SUV. I see this as purely a updated, faster, more ergonomic, better technology than the previous Lusso. And that's pretty much it. I can sit perfectly in the back of this thing. All the materials and options are incredible. It's comfortable. It's a proper four-seater Ferrari that drives like one. But forget this whole like off-road SUV sort of thing. I don't think that is what anyone's going to be doing. It does, with a few options, get to about 7 figures, $1 million here in Australia. And there's God knows how many options, but it looks much, much better in the flesh than in pictures, I'll tell you that. From the side profile, I saw some interesting memes with the Mazda CX-5, but when you're next to this car, and especially when you're seeing it do power slides through snow like we were yesterday, definitely not a Mazda. All right guys, thanks very much for watching. This is Driver 88, we'll see you next time.